A long time ago, near a quiet blue lake surrounded by tall green reeds, lived a gentle turtle named Kavi. The lake was peaceful, and Kavi had everything he needed: cool water, warm sunlight, and soft mud to rest in. But Kavi had one weakness: he trusted everyone. Whenever a bird landed near him, he believed it was his friend. Whenever a fish swam beside him, he assumed it meant well. His heart was pure, and he thought the world was the same. One summer afternoon, as Kavi rested on a flat stone, a smooth-talking fox approached the edge of the lake. "Greetings, wise turtle," the fox said with a charming smile. "I have watched you for days. You seem kind and intelligent. I would love to be your friend." Kavi felt proud. No one had ever called him wise before. "A friend?" Kavi replied happily. "Of course, I would be honored." The fox sat by the shore every day after that. He told exciting stories about the forest, about hidden gardens filled with juicy berries and secret paths that led to beautiful places. Kavi listened with wide eyes. One day, the fox sighed dramatically. "Oh, Kavi, it is such a pity you are stuck in this small lake. If only you could see the world beyond. There is a magical pond deep in the forest, bigger, cleaner, filled with delicious plants. You deserve better than this." Kavi looked around at his quiet home. For the first time, it felt small. "Can you take me there?" he asked eagerly. The fox nodded. "Of course, I will carry you. That's what friends do." Without hesitation, Kavi allowed the fox to lift him onto his back. As they moved farther from the lake, the air grew dry and hot. Kavi began to feel uneasy. "This doesn't feel like the way to water," he said nervously. "Trust me," the fox replied smoothly. "I know the forest better than you ever could." They reached a clearing, but there was no magical pond, no plants, no water, only dry earth. The fox gently placed Kavi on the ground and circled him slowly. "My dear turtle," the fox said, dropping his friendly tone, "I never planned to show you a pond. I only needed you far from your lake." Kavi's heart pounded. "You said we were friends." The fox laughed softly. "Ha ha ha! You believed me too easily." In that moment, Kavi understood his mistake. He had trusted sweet words without watching actions. He had believed promises without proof. The fox lunged forward. But Kavi, though slow, was not foolish anymore. He quickly pulled his head and legs into his strong shell. The fox bit and pushed, but Kavi's shell protected him. After many failed attempts, the fox grew tired and frustrated. "This isn't worth my time," he muttered, walking away. For hours, Kavi remained still. The sun burned above him. Fear and regret filled his heart. When it was safe, he slowly began the long journey back to the lake. It took him until nightfall, but at last he slipped into the cool water he once took for granted. From that day forward, Kavi changed. He was still kind, still gentle, but no longer careless. When new animals approached him, he listened, but he observed. He watched their actions. He asked questions. He allowed time to reveal their true nature. Kavi learned that trust is not a gift to hand out freely. It is something built, slowly and carefully, through honesty and consistent actions. Because not everyone who smiles at you is your friend. Not everyone who offers you better opportunities has your best interests at heart. And sometimes, the hard lesson you survive becomes the wisdom that protects your future. Trust is earned, not given, and wisdom often comes after pain, but only if you are willing to learn.